What's up, everybody? Alright, let me make sure this is good. It's a huge jump in volume. Okay. Oh, good to see you all. Sorry for the late start. Every freaking Saturday, it seems something wants to get in the way the last couple weeks. And today, XCOM wouldn't launch, despite the fact that I literally just reinstalled it a couple days ago and tested it, verified that the mods I had were working and up to date, verified that the character pool was at least consistent with what I have. It did not want to launch today. Base XCOM 2 would launch, kind of. Even that crashed. But I think it's working for now, but if it crashes a bunch on me, we may shift gears into something else. But here we are. What's up, Andy? North Star, hello, good to see you. Z on Z, JJ. What's up, Saline, MJ Hawk, lots of chaos, Malleus, Sankey, Bluegrass. What's up, G Rainbow, Kazendo, hello, hello. Alright, this is a little loud, but that's a little low. I don't actually have Enemy Within installed currently because when I lost my previous hard drive, I had to move a bunch of things around, so I don't know what I'll play if I have to shift gears. You want to play Warhammer so badly that you broke XCOM? Yeah, so I played a little bit of Warhammer 3, Total War Warhammer 3 yesterday. Not a lot of people hung out for it, but to those of you who did, I appreciate it. It's one of my favorite games ever, but the Total War games don't historically do overly well streaming-wise. And for me, it's a big shift, right? I haven't done anything like that recently, so I didn't expect a whole bunch of people to tune in yesterday, but it might be a game that shows up once a week or so for a while because it's something I really enjoy playing. If this crashes on me a bunch, that could be something I shift to today, and I know a lot of you aren't at all interested in that, and that's fine, but along with wanting to be entertaining and stream things you guys want to see and, you know, appeal to the audience, I also want to stream games I want to play, and I love XCOM. I mean, I don't think I have to reiterate that to, you know, for that to be known. It's, I mean, pretty obvious at this point. So, alright, I'm just making sure my settings are all seem to be okay. Okay. Alright. So, it's gonna be XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, but no big mods yet. I wanted to get at least one more XCOM 2 campaign back through before I dive into Long War of the Chosen. Now, before we ever get to Long War of the Chosen, we may go back to Long War for Enemy Within first, because two reasons. One of my favorite things of all time to play, and secondly, our last campaign didn't finish. Because of the multitude of bugs and weird behavior and bugginess that I was running into, I got too frustrated with the campaign and wound up putting it on the back burner and then not going back to it. So, before we get back to XCOM 2 after this campaign in the future, which I would expect will probably be Long War of the Chosen, maybe, we'll see. We'll probably get back to Enemy Within Long War, but I don't want to plan too far ahead, so. Alright. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go ahead and have some fun. What's up, Five Lives? 30?
Heck yeah, let's go.
8 total months. That's absolutely awesome. Welcome back to the Echo. Glad to have you here. Alright. Hey, Crumpet Commander, what's going on? Voldaris gifting 5 subs to the community. What is up? Thank you so much for that generous contribution. Zeon Z also resubbing for his 27th month.
Welp, since we're subbing.
Thank you so much for that awesome continued support. Welcome back to the Echo. Glad to have you here. All right. We're going to be gate crashing, so who knows how long this is going to take, especially on Legend. We are playing Legend, so I'll lay it out. XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, Legend, Ironman. And what I mean by the air quotes is I will be playing Ironman, but I'm not selecting the Ironman option because, as we all know, crashes, bugs, weird behavior can all interfere, and if you're on a single save file, can ruin all of your progress. So I will be self-imposing an iron or honest man, however you want to categorize it, campaign, but I will not be hard selecting Iron Man because of just the multitude of bugs potential. I don't have, no, not my first time. XCOM is my bread and butter, so. And my audio just quit for XCOM 2, so let me re-announce it real fast. So of the XCOM games I've played, I have less time in XCOM 2 than most of the other ones, but I am not new to XCOM. In fact, it is my primary niche, as it were. So, all right, hold on. What is with my audio? Yeah. Ash Gaming Tales is fairly new to our little community here. Rated us the other day and brought some folks along. So, yeah. But no, XCOM 2, this will be the second XCOM 2 campaign I've streamed. I have streamed almost 2,000 hours of Enemy Within, including a vanilla campaign and Long War. I've streamed about 2,500 hours of UFO Defense, most of that being hard mode campaign. And I've streamed about 400 hours of Terror from the Deep. And that's just what I've streamed. In total, I've played 3,000 or 4,000 hours of Newcom and about 15,000 hours of UFO Defense and Terror from the Deep over the last 30 years. So, XCOM and me go way back. About 0 hours of Apocalypse, though. Yeah, it's gonna stay that way. Don't get snippy with each other. All right. Have you played Mech Engineer? No, I have not. All right, so quick reiteration. XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, no other major gameplay mods. All my other mods are primarily quality of life, little bit of UI, things like that. No major gameplay affecting mods. Legend difficulty, self-imposed honest or Iron Man challenge. So, no reloading. I've played the Bureau, I haven't streamed it, but I've played through it probably one full time. It was okay. I mean, it was different, and XCOM players tend to, at least some XCOM players, ones like me, tend to be resistant to change. We like what we like, so. Olzen, thank you so much for gifting 5 more subs and keeping that hype train going. That is amazingly generous. Thank you so much. Hey, Kazendo and Ash Gaming got sniped by that one. Welcome to the Echo, folks. All right. My headset's getting a lot of feedback, but it's going to cause my audio to drop out if I resync my headset, so. 1 second. All right. Here we go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, thanks for being here. I'm The Voice, and this is The Echo, where everybody has a voice. That means me, you, our games, our characters, our stories, our heroes and villains, successes and failures, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the wins, and the losses in all things sci-fi and fantasy, particularly and especially gaming. This is a place where we come together to enjoy those things alongside challenging gameplay in a chill environment as part of an awesome community of amazing people. That's each and every one of you. Whether it's your first time here, whether you're a long-time regular, whether you're a lurker or a chatter, whether you recently returned to the stream, stumbled in by accident, got here through a raid one day, found us on YouTube, are tuning in live on the YouTube side, or don't even know how you got here. The time you guys choose to spend here is awesome and amazing and extremely valuable to me, so thank you very much for that. And thank you for all the ways you guys choose to support the stream, the channel, the community, and me, and give me the continued opportunity to create this space, curate this experience, and share some good times, good vibes, and good games with a great group of awesome people. Today we are diving back in for a fresh campaign of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, Legend, Ironman, or Honest Man. No other major gameplay mods. I am relatively neophyte in my XCOM 2 time compared to my other XCOM endeavors. So this campaign is another playthrough, get more familiar with the mechanics, the gameplay, the flow, and then when we come back around XCOM 2 sometime in the future after this campaign concludes, we might be diving into Long War of the Chosen. But that's a long time commitment, and we'll see what happens between now and then. So I do have a section in the Discord. Discord link is below. There's a section in the Discord where you can send a character file if you want to be included into the potential character pool for this campaign. Now remember, it is a vanilla campaign, so there's not that many soldiers available in the course of the campaign, at least as long as a lot of them don't die. So I can't guarantee you'll get in. I'm going to put the character pool in, and whatever the game gives to me, that's who we're going to play with, and we're going to have some fun while we do it. North Star, welcome back for 10 months. Glad to have you here. I've got a fair bit of character pool already built from the previous time we played this. That's what I'm going to be starting with. If you're redeeming for a character redeem, you can go into the XCOM 2 roster channel in the Discord, and if you don't have the ability to make your own character, you can give me just like a description of a character you'd like, and I'll do the best I can to make a reasonable facsimile of them. Or, again, if you have the game and can make your own soldier file, you can send that directly to the Discord, and I'll put it in. So let's jump over to the game and get started. I need to move my... Darkest can slide down. Sorry. I'm just doing it live. There we go. I know what happened. Thank you for 5 more gifted subs. I'll go through that again, what I was just saying, but I know exactly what happened. The last time I played XCOM 2, I didn't have this set up, so when I copied that scene from the previous profile, it didn't have my new mic on it. So that should be better now. There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you. All right. So real quick, we've got Xionzi, Pluterio, Blizzard Wake, Sankey, Hillhome, Coviers, Ducky, that's T-Ducks, Thorax, Cherry Onion, Nobody, Bazaar, this is Baba Buffalo's Soldier, Hellgraph, Sierra Echo, Bjorn, Five Lives, Bluegrass, Canis, Astro Boy. This is one of my created soldiers, so I'm going to leave them off for now, and then we'll just see what else we have. So we've got Moose, we've got Hogwarts Grad, We've got Frostpunk. We've got Stan. We've got Paranoia. We've got Kutaki. We gotta have Gibbs in there. Nanakamoto. Talum Grandmaster. Von Ruger. Cool Dan. Pinrider. Birdie. Count. Ska. Charlie. Hey, Saline. What do we have you looking like? Yeah, I thought we made you a cigar smoking badass, which is what you asked for before. Billy Bob. Thor. Incredulous Ninny. Vash the Snake. Zionzi, we already have you in there. We can put the backup in later. That's one of Ducky's, but I already have a Ducky, so that might be a backup. And then those are 5 Lives backups. I don't know why there's so many. I don't know if I'm going to put myself in or not. So, it's not about me. So, I think I'll stay out. Give other Reapers the chance, because I don't know if we'll do a Reaper start again. Because if we do that, we only wind up with, like, one of the other hero classes. So, I'll put the Pistol Princess in. That's my character entry. Alright, so that's our character pool. Is my old game still there? It is. Alright. Alright, Legend. We want to start at one of the HQs. Flying Dutchie, do we have you in? I'll have to check. If not, I'll get it. So, you are, Edmund. Yeah, you're in there. Did I skip them? Hold on. Let me make sure. I might have skipped selecting a few of... I'm just going to take off the duplicates. And then this one. Okay. All right. Do we want to start at one of the HQs? I think last time we started at Reaper HQ. I've only ever streamed one other XCOM 2 campaign, and it was a vanilla War of the Chosen campaign. And it was sometime last year, or the end of the year before, potentially. Thank you guys so much for those gifted subs and those 35 bits on that hype train. Very much appreciated. I lean towards Reaper just because Reapers are so good. It was July last year, so middle of last year. Okay, so over a year ago now, but... Oh, I mean, honestly, I could probably just tell you. Yeah, August of last year. August 10th last year is when we ended it, so... That's right, because it ended during Operation Echo, and that's when we started the Darkest Dungeon run last year, was right after this campaign. Let's start with Templars this year. We are going to play Ironman, but we're not going to enable it because, again, the risk of bugs, crashes, errors, just whatever, so. Integrated downloadable content. That's how I want it.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this?
So it's been more than a year since I played XCOM 2. So if I'm rusty, we're also playing on Legend, so.
Gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right
Exactly.
now.
I've got a better
Hey,
idea.
Exalt, what's going on?
Outrider, this is Central. Go.
We don't have a Reaper on our squad. I'm just gonna let this play. Let myself get into the mental space. Oldcom's fairly stable, that's true. Especially the base game, like unmodded. All he had to do was like look up. Completely foiled.
With the accelerated timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please.
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something?
Nah, he didn't say nothing.
You must understand. I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
Alright.
Take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put a soldier in the pool for me.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe.
Alright.
Now that we've got a foothold, it's time to take the fight to Advent. We're heading into the city center to take down a public target.
Looks like Stan Q
Something
Walnuts.
that
I
the
think I
people's
saw
attention.
Hillhome, maybe,
Neutralize any
and this
security
is
forces in the
Nana
area.
Akamoto's
Keep
Templar.
your heads down.
And Bjorn.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Nope, it was Ducky. Alright. I'm rusty, so... Okay.
As Templar warriors, my followers specialize in wielding
Shut up,
psionic
Q.
energy, mastering the power that belongs to all who are truly of this earth. Through intense focus, we can twist the very fabric of the world around us to suit our needs.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable. Heading to that location.
It's gonna be tricky without the Reaper. Reaper makes this a lot easier. That's for sure.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I trust in your command.
That's okay, we're gate crashing, and I'm choosing to start with the Templars just to kind of mix it up a little bit.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Guide my hand.
Orders confirmed.
Let's see what they do. I'm not overwatching. I want to see. Okay, they're swinging this way instead of around back. Might be the opportunity I need to hit them.
I comply.
Position confirmed.
And just remember, if you're one of those XCOM experts that's better at XCOM than me, like I said, I'm rusty, and I'm not worried about it.
Je me dirige vers la position. Affirmatif, je couvre la zone. Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch.
My watch begins.
Alright, probably open with a grenade and see if we can get rid of these three. Okay. Maybe not. Time to change
Although they
tack
bear
a little
some
bit.
resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA.
I would say that in my relatively limited XCOM 2 experience, I think Reapers are the easiest to start, and of the three hero classes, probably the most impactful. And probably my favorite as well. And if this fails too many times, I might just default to, hey, let's Reaper again, but we'll see.
Bien reçu, j'ouvre grand les yeux.
Yeah, Olsen on Ironman too. And impossible difficulty. Okay, I need to let that other group walk back a little bit.
No one will slip past.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Don't go where they go. If I could, then I would. I'd go wherever you will go.
You have my trust.
Roger that. Je suis en route. Moving.
All right.
Affirmative. Covering now. Je reste en observation.
As long as the sectoids don't walk back up, this might be an opportunity.
Devastate them!
Well, no time like the present.
It's time we face them head on!
J'y vais.
If I saw that right, that was only like a 70-something% for that shot to land.
Moving to position.
Risky.
X-ray neutralized. Absolutely.
Sometimes you gotta take a 44 and see if it hits.
Negative damage.
Okay. Manly pink tights. Getting some work done.
Heading out. Got it covered. On Overwatch.
No one gets by me.
Moving to position. Good to go. Sure thing. Affirmative. Covering now.
Yes, Commander. My watch begins.
Je suis en route. Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone. I'm on it.
For the cause.
I wonder if I mean, I probably could have managed them without a grenade, but...
Heading out.
That did it. I see the other group over here to the right. Did they get activated too? Yeah. Oh. Doesn't appear so yet. Can we do it without a grenade? Probably. Should we? I don't know.
Bombs away!
It's a fucking sectoid. Which in this game is a lot bigger deal than in, like, UFO defense. He hasn't missed a shot yet. Someone was going to. I don't want to run up and melee because I know that that other group is right over there. Of course.
Forgive me.
Okay.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Yeah, very true. He's on Overwatch. Yeah, that's fine.
What did you expect?
Maintaining this area.
Chargé et paré. En vigilance. On my way.
Guide my hand.
Aucun problème.
Huh.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind
I
control.
don't know how his movement got them and the others didn't, but sure.
On your order.
I strike for my people!
The strength of the Templars ebbs and flows with the tide of combat. As we focus our energy, our power increases and can be unleashed upon our enemies.
You absolute failure. Go for it. I blew the other guy's tree cover off. Game. Thank you. I could grenade him.
You have my trust.
He hadn't missed a shot yet. Now he has. Alright. Is he gonna grenade us? Nope. He's gonna mark. And then... Ooh, he has a flank. He saw the tights and he's like, I can't possibly do that.
They come for me!
Come on! Come on!
This world is ours!
Fucking legend.
Spirits await their turn at vengeance.
Sure thing.
He survived it, did.
Heading out. Get it together. J'y vais. En bonne et due forme.
About as bad as they are.
Onward!
At least we know where they are.
Ooh, he had a flank. Yeah, I won't be starting with a dead soldier, so we'll gate crash again. That's just bad positioning on my part. It's not worth starting with a dead soldier for after one mission, so. That's gate crashing for you. Alright. I gotta decide if I want to start with the Templar or not. Like, I like them, and the biggest reason to start with one of the other factions is to have more opportunity for other hero people on the character pool to get in. Die Bummer, there's a section in the Discord where you can submit a character to the character pool. And if you can't make your own character because you don't have the game or don't want to install it to do it, you can just give me a description and I'll basically make a reasonable facsimile. So... Templar again. Reaper is like the default, is my default, personally. Skirmishers are interesting, but... Could also start without a specific ally, but I do feel like you're kind of making yourself weaker there for not a huge reason, but hey, Darth, what's going on? Let's go with Templar for now. See what we can make happen. So, I got a position better.
We're in. But I don't...
Excitement continues to build.
The aliens have had long enough to establish their peaceful
Bazaar, Kutaki,
It's time we move in and show them the
Blizzard Wake, and I didn't see the fourth.
high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover.
I recognize most of the soldiers.
Secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area. Menace 1-5.
Bluegrass.
We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Well, do not like starting in the low ground.
As Templar warriors, my followers specialize in wielding psionic energy, mastering the power that belongs to all.
Yes, Scott, and I do have yours. When I selected the character pool, yours is in there.
The very fabric of the world around us to suit our
No, Malleus, that's 100% the case in almost all XCOM games, is that the early game is generally the hardest, and then as you progress and your technology gap starts to shrink, you can start to not only overcome the challenge, but often outperform the challenge.
Coordinates.
That's why I think Long War versions, like Long War for Enemy Within, while obviously a lot longer, does a better job of making the enemy maintain threat and relevance as the campaign goes on. So something like Long War for Enemy Within, you're definitely weak at the beginning, but you're not overly powered. Like, if you play vanilla Enemy Within, by the end game, with plasma weaponry and everything, you're just walking through most threats. Not all of them, but most. Whereas in Long War, you can kind of get to that point, but the enemy growth keeps those threats relevant for the entirety of the campaign. And I would say the mid-late game is the most dangerous part of a campaign in something like Long War. Now, I haven't played enough Long War of the Chosen to know if that'll be the same whenever I get to that here, but...
Overwatch begins. I can make it.
I just know that Long War of the Chosen has a massive amount of essentially variety compared to the vanilla game, which is the case with Long War as well, but XCOM 2 being far more moddable,
Getting it done.
thankfully, you know, thanks to Long War, literally, means that it has a far higher degree of variety and, you know, things that are available.
We've got movement.
I'm on the move.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Your mom makes you predictable.
Headed there now. The path is clear. Securing this area. Heading to that location. I comply. I'm on the move.
Moving on target location. I'm on it.
I'm on it. Eyes on the prize.
Now they're gonna go back. Okay.
Position confirmed.
Moving to designated coordinates. On the move.
Oh, 100%. I would say, in general, XCOM 2 is easier if you compare straight across, difficulty to difficulty. XCOM 2 plays easier than Enemy Within. That's a broad statement. Not everything about it. But I think that was done intentionally to make it more accessible, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Because if someone wants it harder, giggity, they can always add things or personally impose challenges to up that level of threat or challenge or difficulty. And I think that's a good thing.
I'll maintain my watch.
Roger that.
Orders confirmed on the move.
What happened? He just fell over.
We're busted.
And they went pretty much where I expected they would.
My strike surges home. Another lackey falls. The strength of the Templars ebbs and flows with the tide of combat. As we focus our energy, our power increases and can be unleashed upon our enemies. Guide my hand.
I can handle that. Not too shabby.
All right, no grenade use there.
On Overwatch.
I'm going.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
On your order.
You have my trust.
Got it, moving.
I'm on it.
No one will slip past.
The Reaper, if you start with a Reaper ally, it can make this substantially easier because of the ability to retain concealment and then scout the other group. Other two groups. Because I guess we'll have a trooper and a sectoid and then the captain group as well.
I comply.
I'm going. Scanning.
Come get no one gets by me. Shh. I think I have something.
we can get even one Overwatch hit, you know, before
Locked and loaded.
full engagement. That obviously
On Overwatch.
takes a lot of power off the table for them. So
I am watching.
I'm gonna take a turn to reload, and
Got it covered.
We've got movement.
I think that's the Rectoid. The Schmectoid about to get Rectoid. Walk on in, son. He ain't gonna do it. You're bound to be a sniper. That's your...
No
so get up
problem,
here and
boss.
be ready to snipe.
Moving to Overwatch.
I don't want to move forward and trigger them if I don't have to.
Scanning. I'll keep it
Got it
on the
covered.
watch.
Picking up movement.
See if they walk into me. All we need is just a little patience.
Moving to position.
I'll take the high ground. Just ask Anakin how that goes.
I can handle that.
I'm going.
The path is clear.
I'll maintain my
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Covering now. We got something over here.
I think I need to be more aggressive when I play XCOM 2, because I know that that's generally something the game rewards more than Enemy Within, which punished aggression heavily.
I'm going.
On the move.
He's not in cover. I don't care right now.
No problem, boss.
For the cause.
Got it covered.
Scanning.
I'm on it. Heads up. Got movement.
Probably gonna get both squads walking into me and activating. That's what's bound to happen.
Whatever you say.
On your order.
Whatever you say.
Onward.
Alright, I'm gonna give it one more turn and then we'll move down and probably trigger all of it. Oh!
Although they
I
bear
triggered him
some
by stepping
resemblance
back
to the
because I didn't
Sectoids
pay enough
first
attention that they were
encountered
visible
during
down there.
the invasion. Their genetic structure now includes human
Stepped
DNA.
back one tile and
They are
activated them.
stronger
That's
than ever,
always a treat.
with an even greater psionic potential.
You have my trust.
Scanning.
Got it covered.
Well, they can't see any of us. We'll get some Overwatches if they come up the stairs. Unless he stops. Nope, right at the edge. Alright.
Negative damage.
Ah, one hit.
Target.
That's one hit. Okay.
My power. I sense nothing. Nothing.
Well, he's flankable. He's on
Focus
Overwatch.
is lost in this.
75% to hit.
Shot
I'll probably
down.
regret this, but I'm willing to regret it. They're all terrible.
Missed the target.
I think he landed both of the hits. Okay.
They're all over me.
Didn't break their cover either.
They're moving to the side.
Oh, that's a flanking shot.
Only so much.
Grazed. Sometimes lucky.
On the move.
I was about to say there's a chance it's going to activate the other squad, but
We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
I got to get my head space back into XCOM 2 mode. Alright, hold on. So you'll get your promo here. If you hit him. Burning. Key. Okay. Don't miss. Thank you, game. That's wonderful.
Seems doable.
Stand by.
This is gonna suck.
A righteous strike!
You said golf, and I think you meant gold, but that was funny. Baleen. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you meant golf, but...
The path is clear.
Seems doable.
We're gonna be aggressive. Whenever you're gate crashing, you kind of expect to be in it a while. We're facing a lot of attacks this turn, so...
That all you got? I don't feel so good.
He's alive. For now, not now. So I might just be starting with Reapers. Maybe I'm just not good enough. I think I only have one Reaper in the character pool because I didn't put mine in. And take a quick look. Okay. Got a lot of different folders. I need to organize them a bit better. These are my characters. Like my own. Yeah, here's most of the viewer soldiers. Faceless Civilian D. I knew we were missing some. But yeah, I think the only Reaper might be Moose. And then my character was the other one. that other characters could show up as Reapers if they're set for like a default, or to be able to show up as anything. But yeah, there's Skaws. And you should be... Okay, let me get rid of these extras. Yeah, he was a sniper. Faceless civilian. Ah, was a Templar. So I know mine was a Reaper. And then Moose is a Reaper. But I don't know if I had any other Reapers. Ranger. And I think Pinrider was the only skirmisher. Yeah. And then Becerra's a sniper. Has to be a sniper if she makes it on. Well, we'll start with Reaper and we'll go from there. Or maybe we'll try Templar one more time. Gotta play better. Okay. See if there's a huge difference here, which I expect.
Excitement continues to build as city.
Who we got? Oh, I think I left my character selected there and I didn't mean to.
The aliens have had long enough to establish their
Moose, Cooldan, Vash, and I didn't see the fourth. I never see the one closest on the right.
One that they won't
the one over
cover up so easily.
Here.
Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts.
The one that's right there in the... Oh.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Talum Grandmaster.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Whatever, Riker.
Folk says I am to obey.
That high ground might be one of the best places for me to try to get to.
I trust in your command.
Moving to designated position.
I think Vash in the last campaign got recruited and then like 2 missions later got killed by one of the Chosen.
Position bestätigt. Augen auf. I see everything.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're
inside
disciplined
the
and
building.
well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Yeah, Frakes is the voiceover for the Reaper leader, and Q is the voiceover for the Templar leaders, or the Templar leader. Yeah, a lot of next generation actors voiced.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Worf is the skirmisher.
You have my trust.
Understood. Moving out. Begebe mich zur Zielposition.
I don't like that they're all that close together, but... Yara and Troy are in here too? Oh yeah. Most of them, as said. I don't think Patrick Stewart voiced anything in it that I'm aware of. I'm not the most knowledgeable for XCOM 2, so someone else can answer more accurately, but...
I will reposition.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Bin unterwegs. Moving to designated coordinates.
I feel like I'm getting myself in a bad position here.
As you order. I'll keep a watch behind.
Gonna get too much activated at once.
As you order, Commander.
%50 chance to reveal. Obviously not something a risk I want to take just yet.
For the cause.
Okay. Okay.
I will sense any disturbance.
Gotta figure out how to do this. Think like you've played before. That's what I didn't want to do yet, was trigger them when this other group was going to be around. So, the sectoid group isn't moving currently. The other two we've seen patrol. So this group is standing still. The other group is somewhere over here.
As you direct.
Good to go. Quick hours. My life is in your hands. My turn on watch.
Oof. Alright.
I will go.
The path is clear.
Moving to position. Verstanden. Bin unterwegs. Verstanden.
The sectoid's dangerous, but this is probably the most dangerous group individually, just because the officer can be quite problematic.
I am at your service.
Yeah, Serge, I could have played it better, and honestly, I looked back at it, and like I said, I feel like I was supposed to get an additional week there, but because of the way the endless farmstead runs push the week artificially, even though it hasn't finished the week yet, because you can still take a mission,
Rücke zu Zielkoordinaten vor.
I'm not too worried about it. we'll be back to Darkest at some point. It's one of my favorite games, and I will play it again. I have zero doubt of that, so...
I see everything.
They're probably gonna go the other... Get real close. The other group just needs to stay still. And we're golden. Oh! Oh! No, you didn't! No, you did not, game! No, you did not!
Volk says I am to obey.
Same trinkets and everything. Someone else had said it when we were live that the math on what we saw happening was exceptionally bad.
I'll leave this here.
Granate geworfen! Sie können uns sehen.
He's getting a promo. And immediately reveals my... Yeah! Fuck you, game!
Seems doable.
It had to get something back. It was like, nah, you took too much from me.
Enemy is still up.
You're a dirty, rotten cheater. You know that game.
No one will shed a tear.
There is no negotiating happening. I won't hear any about it.
I am the unseen. Moving out.
I comply.
Whatever you say.
Legen wir endlich los.
Na los, zeigt euch.
I'll maintain my
Kommt
watch.
jetzt noch.
Moving as ordered.
We march towards enlightenment.
I saw someone say that the game committed the cardinal sin of XCOM and stacking its troops like that, and it 100% did.
Endlich.
That's not where I wanted to go, but okay.
Maintaining this area.
Covering now.
My life is in your hands.
Biete Feuerschutz.
Reloading my weapon.
I will sense any disturbance.
I'm ready. Got it covered.
Let's see what these two do if they move at all. I mean, they did move at some point because they were in here and moved over.
I am on the move.
We move up at all. So we're like right, literally on the edge of visibility to them.
Overwatch. Feuerschutz.
My turn on watch.
All right.
Watch begins.
says I am to obey?
82% misses and reveals.
They found us.
Fuck you, game.
You have my trust.
For our people! I'm going.
57.
This looks valuable. Not
57 was enough.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
I take responsibility.
You know, I seem to remember that in our last campaign, Moose was a pretty terrible shot in the early game as well, so maybe he's just living up to that again. Damn.
The elders have lost another.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -15, we have a limited window
Yeah,
to act
69.
before Advent
Whiffed it.
responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Legen wir endlich los.
I mean, we set off 2 grenades on it. I mean, you know, we already did
-15.
a bit.
Rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear.
Reaper makes it a lot easier. Like, Reapers are, you know, Reapers are cheating. Guys really did terrible with that. Sure. They take bad pictures. That's their hallmark.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities.
Okay,
Something
I
we
know
refer
Moose
to as
IRL.
combat intelligence.
He's my younger
Because
brother.
of their unique experiences in the field,
I think the
our
game might be
faction
aggrandizing
soldiers
a
from the
little bit.
Resistance will gain access
He's
to new
smarter than me,
abilities
so.
based on this
But I'm nowhere
combat
near a
intelligence.
genius, so. What's up, Blizzard? Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, one of my add-ons isn't working. Because I'm supposed to have... Hold on. We might be gate crashing again, but let me check.
Commander to the research labs.
Yeah. supposed to have Commander's Choice active, and I even checked to make sure it was working.
I don't blame Shen for wanting to keep an eye on Taigen, but at this point, we need all the help we can get.
Alright, hold on. If we don't gate crash for half the stream, is it really XCOM 2? Exactly. Alright. Let me check something. Okay. Hey, Mikhail, what's up? Let me see. Bear with me a second. I'm guessing the mod wasn't active for some reason. Because it's there, and it's up to date, and it's working. I checked it before. Checked it just the other day. Commander's Choice. Huh. It should be working. Let me check. So I normally like to have this stuff done better before I kick off an XCOM 2 stream, but I spent all day just trying to get XCOM 2 to launch, let alone verifying all these things were working. There's no reason this shouldn't be working. Do-do-do, do-do-do, ba-dum. Four oh five 905. Yeah, it's here. It's installed correctly. It is set up. It's in the correct place. Commander's Choice button on top. True. Disable after action. Disable. Disable. All right. I do have one mod that wasn't working, but it's just a minor so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we'll see. OBS, you wanna get the game? Hello? Thank you. Fudge. I'm just gonna check on this again and see if it's done it here, but it might have to be on a new one. Oh, especially since I already clicked him and it upgraded him. Yeah. Alright. It's not one of the mods that shows up here anyway, but yeah. Good. Don't need that. Okay. All right. Well, let's try one more time and see. Because, to be entirely frank, that's kind of a non-negotiable to have Commander's Choice for me, so... I know it doesn't change much, in 2 compared to, like, what I'm used to playing with Long War, but... Oh, damn it. I wanted to... Alright, let's see.
Accessing the feed now. We're in.
Don't go crashing on me.
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia
Sierra Birdie.
has been building all these years. Secure the
Did I select Templar instead of Reaper? Alright.
Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction.
Only problem with that is that didn't look like one of our... No, it is a Reaper. It's Charlie's. Just has a Reaper, or just has the Templar helmet on.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
4-star. Most of the viewers are on the Twitch side, so not as many on the YouTube side, but 4-star asks, can anyone help me with the lore question? You ask, I'll relate, and someone might be able to. Because I probably won't be able to if it's XCOM 2 lore. I'm not as knowledgeable here.
Moving to designated position. On Overwatch.
I see everything.
Halte die Augen offen.
I am at your service.
Olden says he knows some XCOM 2 lore. There's another squad.
1-5. You're near the target position.
Looks like the officer squad. Yeah, I think I saw the officer squad there because I saw 2 troopers. I didn't see a sectoid.
Rücke zu Zielkoordinaten vor.
$40K lore, not my forte. I know Warhammer Fantasy lore better, and I'm still not perfectly versed in that.
I am on watch.
Scanner Gebiet.
I need to see if this second group goes... Yeah, there they are. I need to see if they go back before I engage this group, even from high ground. So is the other group beneath us? I feel like the Reaper would see it if they were, but the camera keeps trying to show me there.
I'm on the move.
Alright.
Let them pass.
No need to rush here.
It's not too far.
Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, if they walk in the front, we're gonna have... That's gonna give us a good opportunity to open on them. And hopefully eliminate them with gunfire and not have to use a grenade on them. 82, 81, 81. 91, 91, 91. 87. Let's see. Not a kill.
Wir sind aufgeflogen.
Okay. Pretty good shots there still. 73. Wish that had been the opening shot for 5. Would have just taken him out. $60 on the guy in the back.
Found something.
Okay.
By the numbers.
I don't want to move up and shoot because if I get revealed, they're just gonna spot me. I can take the 50-50. Not let him get a shot off if I kill him. Yeah, see if we get lucky. Oof, only did 3. No reveal? Okay. Alright, at least we stayed revealed.
Wir schlagen sie zurück.
And he did not like that, so he is out. He's gone. He said, fuck that. Don't want none of that. Don't want none of that noise. I don't know where the sectoid group is, so need to be mindful of that.
An alien scouting party.
Okay, well, we found the captain group.
Heading out. On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Mir entgeht nichts.
Andy, you can keep that propaganda going, but no one's buying it.
I'm ready. Ready to rock. Scanning. I loaded these cartridges myself.
I'll watch closely.
Oh, I didn't know why I didn't reload them, but... Oh, also, I have,
The patrol is coming.
point-based, not created equally. Oh, shit. Loot expired. So, you can see that there's variance in their stats. I'm not playing with just vanilla stat lines. So...
Got it covered.
It's one of the hallmarks of XCOM for me is some random variance among your soldiers. Without it, it feels a little flat for me.
Na los, zeigt euch.
Wow, they are just not moving.
Alles im grünen Bereich. Mir entgeht nichts.
I'll keep an eye on it.
He's trying to convince them he got shot and that they need to respond, and they're just like, dude, stop smoking.
My life is in your hands. Moving out.
What's up, Thor Snore?
Biete Feuerschutz.
Moving to Overwatch.
I am trusting you.
That hits more, but this would kill. If I can hit this guy at the front, he's gonna die. That's probably the most important place, though. Because that hits the captain and the sectoid. I really don't want to activate all those groups at once, though, but they're just literally standing still. And if anybody moves up, all of this is going to activate. So I guess I'd do it anyway. But at least activate them on my terms with some damage.
Placing explosive. I'm on the move.
Now watch him move because I placed it and didn't shoot it on the same turn. Alright. They don't see her, by the way. That's the funny part of that, right?
On my way.
We got 5 earlier. That was pretty good. And we did it with a grenade paired with it, so it was a bunch of kills. It's gonna leave me blank. Let's try here. Didn't kill, but...
I can handle that.
But I do agree, it is rare. Okay, got the rectoid.
You know that was good.
Gonna reveal my... Not yet, they're not. That trooper moves up at all, they're gonna reveal them. Yeah, so they're revealed.
We are compromised.
Game is hanging. I'm just gonna shoot here. Okay, yeah, like I said, game wasn't wanting to launch earlier, and then we've had a couple weird hang-ups like this, so we'll see.
They have me sighted in.
What? I'm a little confused. I'll say, little confused. They started with nice accuracy.
Whatever you say.
Okay, so he must be... He's standing right here.
Well, how about that?
Volk says I am to obey.
Mr. 93. Yeah, fucking why not?
Das kann ich machen. Habt ihr das gesehen?
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
If it ain't buggy, is it XCOM? Come on.
Heading out.
We'll see if Commander's Choice is working or not, because this may all be moot.
Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
They got a nice matching theme going here with the pinks and purples.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center.
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens. We got more than our share today.
Shut up. Okay, Commander's Choice is on. Good. All right, who do we wind up with? Count, Billy Bob, Xeon Z.
From what I've heard, the Resistance.
Backup. I took backup out of the.
Efforts after word of the commander.
All right, well there's Xeon Z.
They've needed a leader
Talum,
just as much as we have.
Cherry
Now
Onion,
they'll be
Bjorn,
expecting us to hit the
Five
elements where
Lives,
it hurts.
Kookster,
Not that I'm worried.
Blizzard
We've got
Wake,
plenty of people that
Birdie,
can take on
Snack
that.
Fridge, and
Things are
Charlie
just
to
starting
start.
get interesting.
Okay. I feel like there's supposed to be a variable on dodge as well, but I'd have to look back at it and see for sure. Savant. Above average genius on Talum with very high will as well. Actually, no. That's on the lower end of the will. I'm thinking like Longmore early. No, you've got the mobility. That's the most important thing. Charlie's got high aim, low mobility. That's fine for a Reaper. Low aim, so fine for a Ranger, which is what I think they were set for. Super high aim, low mobility. Super high aim, though. Pretty average. Super high aim. Wow. And some hacking. They're generally a combat medic, so Overwatch. Can be a lot of things. Low mobility, though. Where did you, like, super low? So I need to double check the add-ons that are in effect because it's supposed to be randomized, but it's supposed to be point-based, meaning they all have the same amount of points, just distributed, you know, variably. But this is all lower. Like, he's low on aim, mobility, and he's not high on will. So he's just, like, if you compare there, he's just a mobility and 6 will lower with nothing else compensating for it. I normally try to do all this stuff before I launch a campaign. I just didn't have the opportunity. Yeah, and you can see the comparison there is substantially higher. All right. It shouldn't. Combat intelligence should just be a variable on its own. All right. We're going to take a quick break because we've got an ad coming up in about 7 minutes anyway. So we're going to take about a 10-minute break. I'm going to investigate a couple of the mods and make sure everything is working how it's supposed to and make sure the correct ones are on and enabled. And we might gate crash one more time, but we'll see. So stand up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack, do whatever you need to do. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. And we'll either be continuing or we'll be starting fresh. I did have Commander's Choices working, which is good and important. So let me just make sure everything else is working. I know it's not super exciting when we're restarting and I'm checking mods. Like I said, normally I try to get it all done beforehand. But instead of being able to verify my mods and everything for the first part of this morning before I went live, I was just trying to get the game to launch. And finally, it seems to be working consistently. So stand up, take a break. We'll be back in just a few, and we'll continue with some more XCOM fun. We'll be right back. All right, we're gate crashing again, but I'm just an idiot who's shocked. When I start a new campaign, not created equal, I have to enable it. It's right there, and I just never looked down to see it. So not created equally randomizes base stats. Stats start at a lower minimum value, and a fixed point pool is randomly distributed to increase each stat up to a fixed maximum. Robotic soldiers are not affected. I will try to get everybody the classes that they want, but stat distribution will play a part in that. All right. I think we've got the appropriate mods working, so... Legend, not created equally. Reaper start. All right, we are a go.
Accessing the...
And I appreciate you guys hanging out today as I get this all set up. Cursed Orange. I will try to find some time to make characters. If you're not able to make and send me a file yourself, go to the XCOM 2 roster channel. It's in the upper section of the Discord. And in there, give me a brief description. If you're able to send your own character file, if you have XCOM 2 yourself and want to, send a soldier file. Keep the customizations fairly vanilla, because I don't have a lot of mods installed. Otherwise, just give me a description of what you'd like to look like and your preferred class, and I'll see if I can get you into the character pool. The good thing about XCOM 2 is I just select the entire character pool and then put it in, and the game determines who I have. Right now, we have, it looks like Becerra, maybe Pluterio, Moose, and Cherry Onion. So I have a character, because Becerra's mine. And she better have good accuracy for a sniper. She has the lowest accuracy possible. Fuck you, Tame!
Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
So yeah, you can see the stat variance is coming in. 55 accuracy there.
Reapers are born in the shadows.
15 mobility. Yes,
cold,
see?
Harsh world that was waiting for us out there.
Dodge
we rely on
is
and long-range attacks.
into that as well. So they have good mobility, some dodge, and garbage accuracy for a sniper. And I just misclicked. She's in the character pool, but I don't know if they'd be in here or not. I have to decide if I'm okay with this, because... See, and I have to see, like, where his other points are going. Because he's only got 11 and only a 65. So where are his... okay, game, you gotta stop doing that. Where are his other stat points going? Probably high will, but... Like, compare there. 75 and 15. And he's got more health. She's only got 3 health. Low mobility, low accuracy. She's got some defense. Combat intelligence shouldn't be a variable in there. So, I'm going to run that one more time, and we're just going to see what I'm working with. But it's some add-on, or a mod that I have chosen to put on, so I just want to, you know... I wonder if it's conflicting with any other mods. It shouldn't be, but... Yeah, nothing here should interfere. Okay. Alright, we'll just roll with what we get. I am going to clean up this stuff. And I'll go through the roster real quick, because a couple people have popped in who weren't here at the beginning. We'll see who's in there. Yeah, mobility is going to be worth more than accuracy point for point. Like, one mobility is going to be worth 3 or 4 accuracy. So there's variance, and you can't see every stat when you're in a mission. But... And I'm not going to hang up on it too much if someone doesn't have the right stats for their perfect All right. So we've got Zionzi. It was Pluterio. Jan Anderson. Blizzardway. Sankey. Hillhome, Coviers, Ducky, Thorax, Cherry Onion, Crash Test Dummy, that's nobody's, Bug Slayer, Bob's Sniper, or Prospective Sniper, or Ranger, Hellgraph, Snack Fridge, Manly Pink Tights for Bjorn, because of course, 5 lives. Still using the previous ones that I have. You're welcome to upgrade, input new ones, and if the campaign doesn't get off the ground, then we'll have the opportunity to add more people into the pool. Ska, I know you asked. Thor Snore, I saw you pop in earlier. We've got you in. And I've got Becerra and... Is Princess in here? Yeah. The Tatiana, Pistol Princess. If either of them gets in. Hopefully both don't, so I should probably remove one of them, but... Yeah, we'll leave them out of the pool. I'll just have one potential soldier for me in. So, it's a fairly big pool, because you gotta remember the roster for vanilla is not that big. Do I have multiple 5 lives? I do. Are they the same? Yeah, basically. Okay. Okay. Let's roll. Again. Whatever stats we get, we roll with.
Accessing the
whoever it is.
We're in.
I have a banana here because I need something to snack, so.
You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap.
Excitement continues to build.
Excitement shuts up, lady.
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target.
Snack Fridge, Ducky, Moose.
Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be
Trying to see who's on the front right, but I can just go into the mission and see. Nuts.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target.
All right.
Move to place the X
one of my add-ons isn't working.
Position.
I can see that, but it's just a UI one. Low accuracy, low mobility. So yeah, he's got to be getting it somewhere else. We'll just have to see when the mission's over. Low accuracy, and then look at his.
Are born in the shadows.
Super high accuracy, super high mobility, high health. Like, unless his combat intelligence is that of a squirrel,
Marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM.
I feel like it's not balancing out very well at all. All right. I hate low ground. I guess we're swinging around to the right again.
I am trusting you.
Yeah, but that's going to be his base.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've...
Sorry, I know the audio just cut, but...
Obedience makes them predictable.
Go, go, go!
Bluegrass wants to be a sniper, but his character's coming in with, or wanted to be previously. 55 accuracy ain't exactly lining up with that.
Tempo.
Yeah, it's not slightly low, it's substantially low.
Und los jetzt.
On multiple. Yeah, 55 on 2 of these soldiers.
Getting it done.
65 is the base. Yep.
In short order.
With some of them getting below the base, it's whatever. I mean, that's part of randomizing it, or allowing it to be randomized.
Heading there now. Affirmative. Covering now. Moving out. Bin unterwegs. Copy that. Moving out.
All right.
I'll watch closely. Begebe mich zum Ziel. Will do. Getting it done. As you order, Commander.
Why would you jump to the... Just run around. Just go around. Just go around. You dumbass.
I'll keep an eye on it. Augen auf.
Vanilla, for the most part. Just minor mods. No major gameplay mods. UI, quality of life, but no major gameplay mods. Alright. Let's crack it off. Misses an 80%. That's about tracking with what I'm expecting of his accuracy right now.
On the move. Shot wide.
It's gonna be a great start. Didn't even kill that one.
I won't let them past.
Oh, now its cover's gone.
That one hurt a little. I can't move! Hostiles coming in from the sides! On your order.
Of course. All of them.
The sectoids first encountered during the invasion. Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
That just figures so damn much.
Kein Problem, boss.
Whatever. We're gate crashing. We know what to expect.
Habt ihr das gesehen?
I'm on it.
50% chance for revealing there.
I will go.
Commander's Choice worked. There were other mods that weren't working.
Reapers are always vigilant.
We're probably going to be restarting again anyway, so it's not going to matter. That was the dumbest path to take to get to that tile.
Die Flanken decken!
Yeah. Not starting with a dead soldier. I gotta play better, obviously, to get a start going, but I'm not starting with someone dead on gate crash. Alright. Lock in, voice. Okay, can you maybe click what I click? Thank you.
Accessing the feed.
All right.
Excitement continues to build.
Sorry, I got a Discord thing. All right. Astro Boy, Hogwarts Grad, Moose, and
Menace
Canis.
1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Maybe I'm gonna need to mess with the settings on the mod and make sure that it's still balancing out, because every one of them is below average on accuracy. He's not even close on mobility. And then he's got a fucking 85 accuracy. While still, yeah, this might be adjusted slightly because he's in concealment, but even still. And 6 health on top of that.
I go where I am needed.
Yeah, I'm not talking about accuracy. I'm talking about his mobility. Maybe that's showing slightly higher because of concealment, but I don't think that it is. But that accuracy is, it's like he took all of their accuracy.
Already there.
On the move.
And it's also possible that last time I configured the mod more before I got into the game, and I didn't have the opportunity to do that this time, so.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
I also have an add-on that's supposed to eliminate intros, enemy intros, and it's obviously not working, so...
Moving to position.
Yeah, but everybody's in concealment, and I don't expect their mobility is going to show that much different after the fact. That's more my point.
Heading there now.
Because if so, every one of them is going to have below average mobility and below average accuracy. So... And when you do a point-based, not created equally, something, either they all wind up being average or something winds up being above average. And currently, all the stats that are supposed to be modified are showing mostly below average. And that was such a great move. Thank you, game. That's exactly where I wanted to be.
Moving on target location.
I intended to spend this morning checking the mods. I didn't have that chance because XCOM itself wouldn't launch, let alone any of the mods. So, we're kind of doing it on the fly. And that's okay. We're still having some fun. Hanging out, killing some bad guys, even if it's the same ones, over and over.
It's not too far.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion.
Yeah, I mean, if every single one of them winds up with far above average will, maybe,
They
but...
are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Rolling out.
Excuse me.
I'm on the move.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah, but one defense isn't accounting for that much of a variance.
Heading out.
And he's got 3 defense stacked on 85 accuracy, so...
I am on watch.
She's got 0.
I'm on it.
Affirmative. Covering now. On Overwatch.
So, something I'll have to mess with more. Which makes me hesitant to get into a campaign if I'm going to go adjusting that afterwards and then just gate crashing again. But it's not exactly, you know, peak viewing material to be fucking with the internal settings of a mod.
I go where you tell me. Moving as ordered.
Heading out.
Good to go.
Getting it done.
Alright. Just trying to get a good position to do the opening engagement. The opening shots. If they're probably going to walk back and away, like back over here, which is going to kind of shoot me in the foot for positioning. But if they stay close to where they are, might be okay. Oh, I'm expecting restarts. Restarting because I lost a soldier or played poorly is expected, but I don't... Restarting because of the mod situation, you know, the few mods I have. There are people who play with like 600 mods. I've got like a dozen, and they're all minor So, just needing those to be working properly, basically.
Volk says I am to obey.
Yeah, that's just too many.
We're busted! Kill confirmed.
You get to that many mods, you're not even playing XCOM 2 anymore. You're playing a different game. Which is fine, but...
No problem, boss.
Good.
Well, how about that? Closing on target position now.
Nice. It was indeed nice.
It's down.
High ground helped. High ground did all of that, basically.
I know where I am needed.
So. Now, if we're lucky, we can get a good Claymore opening on the other two squads. The Sectoid and Captain squad together.
That's affirmative. Whatever you say.
I will reposition.
Okay. Good to go.
We're green to go. Ready to rock. Seems doable.
Oh, I don't begrudge anyone for doing it. That's just my, take on it.
Heading to that location.
Obviously, XCOM 2's success is largely based on the fact that it is exceptionally moddable.
I am trusting you. I'll keep an eye on it.
I'm on it.
On Overwatch.
Come on, nerd. Walk into me.
Overwatch.
I'll watch closely.
Affirmative. Covering now.
It's a loot wimp.
I am on the move. Watching comes naturally.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch. Come get some.
On the move. Come get some.
I can handle that. Got it covered.
My turn on watch.
Scanning.
I can find a way to open. The thing is, I don't know where the other squad is. I expect they're... I might have just opened on the other squad.
That was good.
Yeah, I did.
The Advent officers seem more capable than
Now I know where they are.
We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
It's a miss.
Yeah, I didn't get it!
So, we shot the captain squad and yet activated the sect... Alright, game. I mean, we took one down, so we have 4 enemies, but one's the captain and one's the sectoid, so... And we're not going to get a claymore that's going to do much on either front, so... I'm not in a great spot here, positioning-wise.
On the move!
Almost killed him with one hit.
I'm going.
Create distance from the sectoid, and maybe we get lucky here. 61% is pretty low. Okay. Captain's dealt with. Down 3 targets. That'll get me flanked if I'm there. And this might get me flanked from over here, but I don't know if they'll have a line. I think just getting to the high ground. Yeah.
Position confirmed.
Take a shot at this soldier over here. Overwatch might have been better. Overwatch would not have been better.
Hostiles classified.
I'll take it. Not terrible. We'll see how it plays out. With Druin took out one side. With the Overwatch and then the attacks on this turn, we eliminated that squad. 3 turns to get to that. I'm going to go here.
Moving as ordered.
Yeah, if I keep the Reaper not only going towards this loot, but in a position where they can help deal with this, either with a Claymore or a flanking shot. Now the Reaper is revealed because the sectoid rezzed a zombie right there.
No respite for the dead.
Awesome.
The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Shoots at the Reaper. Nope. Shoots to the high ground on Xena. Good miss. He wrecked that statue. Well, good for him, I guess. Yeah, his mobility... Oh, he's not revealed. Okay.
I go where you tell me.
It's safely in tow.
That probably kills him. Surprised he doesn't have a flank on the sectoid, but I guess it's because of this pillar. Yeah, I expected he was going to get revealed there, but...
Get ready for a surprise.
I wanted that pillar to go, but that doth not happen.
A deadly trap.
Yeah, it'd still be the 50-50.
No problem, boss.
We start with grenades. There's no reason not to make use of them.
Hey, catch!
61. What's Overwatch? Not quite. Wait till he gets over the barrier before you shoot at him. You'll do better. Okay.
They're all over me.
I'll take that. Kind of exactly what I wanted.
I will go.
Smoke says hello. Area is secure.
Yeah, little surprised too, but
Any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear.
Advent's not known for their intelligence, or else this would be a whole different ball game.
To get those charges planted on the double.
Back in. Got it covered.
Ready to engage. Come get some. It's killing time. Moving as ordered.
Didn't do enough with him. He's probably not going to level. Yeah, we'll look at the stats afterwards, and then if it looks like it's still in a major discrepancy, I'll take a look at the settings for the add-on. Sorry, you're going to lose audio for a second, because I'm going to pull it up and take a quick look. I have that one. Okay. Yeah, hit points have a default, mobility has the default, aim has the default, will is affected, defense, dodge, hack are all in there. But they all have their own... Yeah. So mobility is on a... Yeah, mobility is a huge cost investment. So is hit points. Aim is a fifth of the cost by default. Will is less than that. Defense actually has a very low cost to it in the default, but has a pretty broad range. So does dodge. And then there's chances on whether the point will be evaluated into those, but combat intelligence is not a factor. And Psy offense has a maximum of 5 points out of 200 that it could affect. So, it's pretty low. We'll see. You might be right, Olsen. The Claymore killing the sectoid.
Today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world.
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens.
Alright, I'll look at him in the armory. He didn't get a promo.
Commander to the research labs.
So if we just take a look. He is genius level hack. That's taking up some amount of his points. Mobility is 12, so yeah. 85 on the aim, dodge and defense. Those are eating up some of the stats. So I might just have to play around with these being lesser impactful. Let's look at
now they'll be expecting
zero hack. See, this doesn't make sense.
We've got
zero hack, zero dodge,
Things are just starting.
Mobility is slightly above average. Aim is low. Health is, like, that's just a poor distribution. Compare there. Where's the variance? Combat intelligence is not supposed to be a factor that's gauged into it, because that's the only difference in their base stats, and yet he's got 15 hack, defense, 3 dodge, and the only difference is combat intelligence. I'll probably have to just mess with it some more. How does that make sense? Low health, low mobility, low aim, standard. Yeah, will is... Okay, so looking at the default variables here, will is less of a cost than aim. It's half the cost. No, it's will costs more than defense or dodge, and is less the cost of everything else, except for hack. And it should not be having that big of a variance. Like, between those two. 2 mobility for 10 hack and 6 will. No, it shouldn't account for that much. So I'll have to mess with the numbers some. The problem is I can't do it right now. And if I do it right now, it's gonna put us in, yeah, in a weird spot, because if I continue this campaign without, like, that's interesting. That's all I can say on it, is interesting right now. And I also have a random gen soldier in the... Why? Why do I have a random gen soldier in here? I selected character pool only. And I have a randomly gen soldier. Well, that's annoying. All right. All right, bear with me 1 second. Here, you guys can look at my ugly mug for a moment. Well, we didn't get a random gen soldier on any of the other starts today, so I don't think that that's true. Because it will only pool from the character pool. I have mods for that, Thorsnor. I know I'm relatively new to XCOM 2, but it's not my first rodeo. All right, let's see. All right, let me find this one. Okay. It should be this one right here. Yep. Okay, that looks correct. I wonder if I still have my configuration from before set, because I might. Bear with me, uno momento. I've got a folder here for all my previous mod sets and configurations. Well, it looks like I might. Okay. Is this what's doing it? It might be conflicting with another mod, which it shouldn't be, but lo and behold, sometimes you find something. Let me see. You're hearing the mod menu pips as I scroll through. Yep, that is probably why. Okay, hidden potential's fine. Yeah, it looks like we might have two mods. I might have two that are interfering with each other, and that might be causing some of the vast variance. What's up, Mazoral? Good to see you. I feel like it's been a minute. Okay, let's turn that one off. Because I feel like that might be playing with it. Yeah, those are definitely interfering with each other. Okay. Loading up some XCOM. Heck yeah. I know this isn't super exciting. I appreciate you guys having a little patience as I look into this and try to get us off the ground a little bit more.
You said clear.
I did.
I said it looks clear.
What's it look like now?
Looks clear.
Looks clear. This is what I intended to spend 2 or 3 hours this morning working on, and instead I spent 4 hours trying to get XCOM to just launch properly. Because I guess of some updates to the launcher. Okay, that mod's fine. I'm just verifying a couple of these right now and making sure that I'm not going to run into overlap or an issue. Don't equip on covert ops is yes. That's good. That's good. Fine. Okay, almost done. Checking the last couple right now. Verifies. Verifies compatible. That one I don't even need. That one's good. Wonder why this one wasn't working. I'll need to get that fixed. Alright. Last couple. Overwatch lockup one. I don't think that one was working. Alright.
They cut the power.
What do you mean they cut the power? How could they cut the power? They're animals.
I want you two with trackers checking the corners. Move!
Okay, hit point cost is correct. +1 modifier is correct. Mobility cost looks correct. Offense cost looks correct. Will range and cost looks correct. Defense. Okay, the variable's too high, and that's probably why they're all getting it. Range 5, cost 5. Cost 1, so that's only 5 points. And with a shift of up to 5. Dodge 5, 5, cost 1. Chance of 5. Okay. Initial points. Max distribution passes. Okay, we're going to change that to 10. And I can probably put this up to where you guys can see what I'm looking at, but I'm almost done. Range of 1, range of 1, range of 2, so that skips by 2. All right. Well, if I want to play with it, then these look to be correct for now. Okay. Let's roll. One, 1, 4, 4, 4. Okay. I think it was because one of the other mods was probably interfering with it, but... Alright. Give it a go, and if it looks funky again, then I'll just have to mess with it later, but we'll roll as far as we can. Alright. I'll clean those up later. Let's do it. Whatever we get, we're going to roll with it. Go as far as we can. Get a couple missions in today. Get familiar with the game again because it has been a while. See more than Gatecrasher if I can manage it.
The aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate... Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
That looks a little more like some random variants. Doesn't look as heavy-handed in one direction or the other. Almost looks a little too even, but yeah.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that is waiting for us out there.
Alright, where are we going?
On stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Okay, I gotta check the add-on for enemy intros, because it doesn't seem to be working.
Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Rolling out. Will do.
Oh no.
Well, we can see both of the soldier squads, the captain squad and the standard squad, and we know the sectoid's over here, so... all in a pretty tight area, which means if we engage too quickly now, we're gonna have everything active. This is better. Them going through this door means I can maybe get them isolated. Yep, that is the one, T-Dux.
I am on the move.
Got it. Moving.
Yeah, I've read through that all, and I worked with it before. I just didn't have time to tweak it this time. As much as I would have liked to.
I'll keep an eye on it.
If they stood still for one turn, I could probably deal with the sectoid. That doesn't mean they will. They'll probably just keep going. All right.
I go where I am needed. Schon unterwegs.
On it. Double time.
I am trusting you.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Begebe mich zum Ziel.
This high ground that most of my soldiers, 2 of them are on and the other one is just under. Looks like my best defensive position to fight from, so. If the sectoid doesn't move, I might claymore that. Of course, walk away, skinny bitch. Yeah, I'd run too. Punk.
Heading there now.
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
Skirting right between the civilians, but
Gebe Feuerschutz.
Scanning. Eyes on the prize.
I'll be swift.
They're going the wrong way. I needed them to keep coming towards me to be able to engage them without too much other crap. Might still be worth it. 84%. 84. 83. I don't like his position though, so
Bin
maybe
auf dem
here.
Weg.
Successfully lost. Wow, thank you for the huge raid. What's up, Raiders? Hope you're doing awesome today. Hope you had a great stream successfully. I hope it was successful. What's going on? Hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome, Raiders. Don't expect great gameplay. I'm an XCOM veteran, but XCOM 2 is my least played. So. And we're gate crashing. I've been futzing with mods and getting some things working today. Hello, hello! Raccoon the Traveler, hello, hello. Yeah, figured. Alright. Am I gonna pop his? I'll do it from up here.
I am at your service.
Even less than Apocalypse? No. But that's not a real XCOM game.
Return to your god.
Stayed revealed. Cool. You guys are lost! Successfully, though. That's something. Yeah, we've been gate crashing for a few hours today. Normally, I tried to get all my mods and everything set up before I'm playing, and I'm not playing with a lot of mods. This is vanilla with just some... Most of the mods are just quality of life and UI, small stuff. Nothing, no major gameplay mods right now.
I can get there.
But thank you so much for the raid, and I hope you had a great stream today. And thank you all for popping in and hanging out for a bit. Hey, Locker, what's going on? Thank you. A Bogu regular. Okay.
Rock and roll.
I'm just gonna hold ground here for a second.
On Overwatch.
So,
Done my los.
I know they're not gonna push much, but...
Scanning the beat.
Let's rock. Moving to Overwatch.
Very nice. All right. How doth I want to proceed?
Loading fresh ammo.
Alright. See if I get any movement.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
I expect they're just going to be completely stationary. Oh, nope, they're moving. They're just going the wrong damn way. I don't think I can gain this building other than going on this side, and that's not where I want to go. There's a pipe here.
Getting it done. Forward.
It's not too far.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Golov. I agree. All right.
Solid copy.
We're going to the high ground.
On it.
Bin gleich da.
I will go. I'll watch closely.
What's the move here, Rectoid? Climb on this roof. See if that works out for you. I fucking dare you. window. Yeah, we're gonna pull away from that. That was just the best spot that they could take at the time. .68's not terrible, but obviously we XCOM players know that 68 might as well be 0. So.
Scanning.
I won't let them pass.
Scanning.
I'll play defensively, especially as I get warmed back up into XCOM 2, so ain't gonna bother me none. He's on Overwatch. They're not gonna trigger it.
Whatever you say.
Or they will. Okay. And it activated them somehow. Awesome. Thank you for that, game. It's exactly what I needed to have happen.
Seems doable.
That's a long run.
Oh yeah, we've had a lot. It's XCOM. And it's on Legend, and I haven't played in more than a year, so it's all gonna be bad. Yeah. Like I said, it's all gonna be bad. So, that's us, restarting, by the way. I don't even know how they had vision of them from the other side, but that, I guess that one panel of the railing here getting destroyed activated that group. Because that's the only thing they could see. So. I have to shift, and I know I have to do this. I said it earlier and I haven't done it. I have to be more aggressive because XCOM 2 rewards aggression, whereas something like Enemy Within Long War rewards defensive play more. So, alright. Alright, see if I can get my head on straight.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security.
Sorry, just plug it in my phone.
Even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Alright.
Excitement continues to...
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and
I'm gonna get that
but their obedience
enemy
makes
intro
them
add-on working before we... Well, it probably won't matter that much going forward, but yeah.
Bewegung, Bewegung!
Don't need to see it every time.
Already there.
Double time. Moving on target location.
mich der Zielposition.
That's
All right,
affirmative.
let's crack it off here. You're the one most likely to miss once they're in cover because of your accuracy. Good.
Nicht schlecht. Wir sind aufgeflogen.
Got underneath me pretty well, but 787 there. 100%. Good chance to kill that one. Even if it breaks concealment, I can get into shadow. She can't shoot anybody else. I feel like it's worth grenading one guy. Maybe get lucky and crack him with this. Yeah, like that.
You're just lucky they don't let me use my hands.
Take him out. Come on. Get that crit. Stay concealed.
No compromises.
One, that's the weakest enemy squad down, but it is down.
Overwatch.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I am at your service.
Don't know if that's the sectoid squad or the captain squad. Maybe we can find out.
I will reposition.
The Advent
Captain
officers
squad.
seem more capable than the
Officer
grunts.
squad, whatever.
We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
We'd still like high ground, but we'll have to see if they move towards us at all.
I'm on it.
Dann mal los.
If they move into this area, we can
Gebe Feuerschutz.
Let's do this.
open up.
Got it covered.
Let's see. They moved back. We don't know where the sectoid squad is currently, so...
Moving as ordered.
They didn't move back, they just didn't move at all. Need a squad side sniper right now, that's what I need. Alright, I'm gonna give him a turn.
On Overwatch.
They might be stationary and non-patrol.
Jetzt geht nichts.
That would mean that the sectoid squad is patrolling somewhere, and it'll probably walk into us as soon as we engage on them. Let's get a little closer.
I can handle that.
I'm going.
Das kann ich machen. Na los, zeigt euch! Reapers are always vigilant.
Covering now.
Uh-huh.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever.
Your
with
mom
an even
includes human
greater
DNA.
psionic
What?
potential.
Schon unterwegs.
If they walk in, I can get a claymore.
Come get some.
Biete Feuerschutz.
I'm on it.
If they walk in too far, they'll activate,
Let them
but...
past.
I wish he was closer to the officer, but yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that. I could, but I'm not gonna.
The trap is set.
Just leaves me with the 2 threats and the sectoids half dead. Can't get a flank on either of them. Could use a grenade, but I don't know if I need to yet. Let's see if we can figure it out. Here leaves me too open to getting flanked. And they're kind of open to getting flanked as is.
No problem, boss.
Coin flip, huh?
Whatever you say.
Low. I feel like you're gonna get flanked if I move you here.
Klingt machbar. Köpfe runter!
Coin flip it? Nope, it's, yeah. Let's see. Fuck it.
I love it.
Scanning.
Not quite.
I got nothing.
He didn't reveal the Reaper, though, so that's better.
Oh, this looks a little ugly.
She's not dead. Crack you one in the jaw. Or right through your heart. That'll do it.
Good riddance. Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Bewegung, Bewegung! Ich hab es.
Running.
Go, go, go!
I didn't see what the pickup was. We'll find out afterwards.
Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear.
Might have been. I just didn't catch it on screen because I wasn't looking. It's a horrible pose. It's a little better.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties.
10 days.
I can't hope for a better outcome.
You can hope for a better outcome. She's gravely wounded. Ask her if she can hope for a better outcome. It was a core.
Commander to the research labs.
Let's see how we did on stats. High will, defense, dodge, lower mobility than I'd like.
It's dark, it's dank, and it's mostly metal. This ship isn't
high
all that
aim, low
different from the
mobility.
old base.
Average aim, low mobility, high hit points. Good mobility, minimum aim. Pretty average across the board. Honestly, pretty bad. Not great there either. A little bit low on the aim. Low mobility. That's as low as it can go. That's the dipping one lower even. Overall, the squad's not super mobile. We had like 2 people with decent mobility and, well, 3. But, alright.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible
Shredder?
approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices.
Can't not take remote start. And suddenly, Commander's Choice is just not working, even though it... We literally just verified that it was all working. Oh, this is why it's gonna give me headaches today. You've got to be kidding me, game. What the hell? I didn't change any other mods. Nothing else changed. It was working before, and literally nothing else changed. And now it doesn't want to launch. This is what I was running into earlier. Where it will not launch. Oh, we're gonna have one of those days. See if it'll launch. Sorry for all the hiccups today, guys. It's just one of those days. Normally, like I've said this a lot. I'm repeating myself a lot, but normally I, try to have an extra day to get everything set up. But my Fridays, instead of being a day for working on this stuff, are now leading the WoW Guild, and we're doing Nax progression with a fairly casual group, so it takes a lot of energy and investment. It's not launching at all. This is what I was dealing with for 3 hours earlier, which is why I started late today. Just not launching. Try this instead. Okay, maybe that'll get it going. Go from there. Okay. At least launched. And then OBS takes forever to capture it, which nothing has changed. What do you mean? OBS, the fuck are you doing? Thank you. Goodness. Nothing's changed there. Try one more time. I guess I know what I'm going to be doing all day Sunday and Monday is fixing all this crap.
Excitement.
Looking forward to that.
The aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention. Especially Advent.
I really appreciate y'all hanging out today. It's been a bit of a scuffed day. The game, the mods, the late start time. Saturdays have been brutal recently.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Okay.
The notification ping was just my phone being plugged in. That's the plug it come loose. Or the charger.
On Overwatch.
Hey, Abathur, thanks for the raid. What's going on, folks? Hope you had a great stream. Good to see you today.
I can cover it.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an
Gloom
even
Cat.
greater psionic potential.
Thank you for 23 months of Prime. That's absolutely awesome. Welcome back. Glad to have you here.
Affirmative. Fire
I see
eyes on the prize.
Hope it's going well. We'll be getting back into Longmore at some point.
Moving to Overwatch.
I'll watch closely.
They're just not going to let me fight from the high ground on this one.
Affirmative covering now.
Nope, not even a bit.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Tempo.
I am trusting you.
Good copy. Moving on target. Roger, I've got my eyes on it.
I just need to get through this mission because I need to see if Commander's Choice is gonna be working properly like it's supposed to. God, those are terrible shots. How do you not... I guess the angle is terrible, that's how.
Bestätigt. Rücke aus. Closing on target position now.
Awesome.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Head in there now. Got it covered. Peter, fire.
Reapers are always vigilant.
Yep.
I will go.
No major mods. Mostly vanilla.
Befehl bestätigt.
I gotta fight further back so I'm not activating the sectoid.
Moving out.
If I can help it.
Overwatch.
Alright. Well, they're not gonna give me the high ground to fight from, so we'll see if this... Now they're moving. Wonderful. Thanks for the raid and have a good one. Well, they went the other way, which is better. Well, he's got the lowest accuracy, so we'll open with him.
Shot wide. We're in their sights.
And just terrible. All right. See if we've got enough room to make this work. They'll be able to flank too easily unless I can also deal with this one. Try it from here.
Kein Problem, boss.
66. Okay.
Na, was sagt ihr dazu?
I don't want to go here because I think that group will activate.
Whatever you say.
Let's take it. Yeah. Pretty much expected that. I don't expect this to go well. Doesn't reveal the Reaper. That makes less than no sense. Dead? No? He's alive, I guess.
I'm taking fire.
Still a terrible hit that he took. You gotta love that. He shot through her. I'm all for my soldier staying in concealment, but he literally shot through her.
No problem, boss. Well, how about that? No problem, boss.
See if this activates the other group. Not yet. It's not terribly accurate, but he's landed his hit. Certainly not the best way to fight the first group. But they're down and we're not, so I suppose it could be worse.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
Kinda need to know where the sectoid is.
My life is in your hands.
They're too spread out. Oh, no, they're... Yeah, they are. By like half a tile.
As you order, Commander.
There you go, flying. Saving some daylight.
I can handle that. Natürlich. Gebe Feuer,
Fucker's sprinting like he's active.
I go where you tell me.
Scanning. Bin dabei.
I see everything.
I'm going. Come get some.
All right. So the other guy's right there.
Soon our prey will fall.
Yeah, got the other one.
Das kann ich machen.
I'll take a 25. Okay.
Muss mich zusammenreißen.
Sometimes you just take a chance.
Got it covered.
Especially when you've got two other people who are going to overwatch the target. So he's going to have to face two overwatch shots, or he's going to pull back. Or he's just going to shoot and kill him. Or he's going to try, but he didn't, so I'll take it.
Kein Problem, Boss.
You take enough 48s, one of them will land.
Das war echt gut. Meine Munition wird knapp.
I will go. The recovery was successful.
Autoloader. Okay.
Move, move, move. Double time. No problem, boss.
Rogue 73.
Rogue _73 cheered. X1000.
-15. X4 module
Thank you
is on.
so much for the
Neutralize any
1,000
remaining
bits. That's
hostile
very
contacts.
generous. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing great today.
Das kann ich machen.
I'll tell you guys, I'm considering having Warhammer 3 on the stream a little more frequently in the near future, at least, because playing it a little bit the last couple days on stream yesterday. Definitely got that itch to play it back in me. And that's the type of game I can invest a lot of hours into when I am in the headspace for it. So maybe we'll see it like once a week or something. Maybe on Wednesdays, Warcraft Wednesdays, something like that. Ooh, nice. Opens up with a hit. Who shot me?
Damn it! Find some cover!
Schon unterwegs.
I'm gonna crack this guy off.
They found us.
I mean, he found you, but did it matter?
I need more ammo.
I'm going. No problem, boss. Scanning. Scanner Gebiet. I'm on it.
Pulling up a zombie is not gonna hurt me, so I like that use of his turn.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
As you order, Commander.
Contribute a little damage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm coming for you, Mr. Big Teeth. That's a miss.
Area is secure.
Okay.
We're not picking up any inbound contact.
It censored it. Did you hear that? It like showed him aiming and then it pulled the camera away and then down in the corner you just hear BAM! And he screams. It was like, we don't want to show that. That was a little bit too much. Let's see if Commander's Choice is working.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens
Well, we're going to find out basically right when I've got to be wrapping up for today because I started late. So we'll see.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties.
Still didn't get it.
Can't hope for a better outcome.
Commander to the research labs.
No, I got to figure out why it's not working suddenly because it was working earlier, and now it's not working again. All right. Well,
I don't know where people.
We've got our character pool in.
Advent burgers.
If you guys want to add a character to the character pool, there is a section in the Discord. Discord link is below, or you can type !Discord in the chat, and you should get a link. If the link's not working, just let me know. Shoot me a message in Twitch, a whisper, or in chat if if it's not working now. But I check it weekly; it should be fine. If you want to add a soldier, you can either submit a soldier file if you have the game and want to customize your own. Keep your customizations fairly vanilla as far as what's on the soldier, because I'm not running a whole bunch of customization mods or a bunch of stuff that adds a lot of extra. I do have a mod that basically allows any vanilla customization to be put on any soldier, so you can go that route.
Commander to the research labs.
If you don't have the game and want a soldier, you can just in the XCOM 2 roster channel, just give me a rundown of what you want your soldier to look like, and if I can find the time, I'll make a reasonable facsimile of it. Or some other of our viewers in the past have made soldiers for others and then submitted a file to me. So, yeah, today was kind of scuffed. I spent like 3 hours or 4 hours almost this morning trying to get the game just to launch properly, and now I'm running into issues with mods. Normally it takes like a full day to get that squared away, and I didn't really take the time to do that before because yesterday I was just not in the headspace for it, but I'm looking forward to getting back into an XCOM 2 run. I will try to find the time either Sunday or Monday to get all my mods working and make sure everything's consistently functioning how I need it to so we can get a run off the ground. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I know it wasn't the biggest, baddest Saturday. It was very scuffed. We didn't do a lot with the game. A lot of slow time and a lot of gate crashing, but it means the world to me that you guys hung out today. Thank you so much. We had a couple raids today, successfully lost. Thank you for the big raid if you see this. And Abathur, thank you for the raid as well. Thank you to everybody for hanging out today. Thank you for the good times, good vibes, and good conversations. And as always, I will see you next time, right here in the Echo, where each and every one of us has a voice. Good night, God bless, be good people, and I will see you next time. I expect to be live Tuesday. I don't know if it'll be XCOM or something else. Maybe we'll do like Tuesday with a roguelike. Maybe Wednesday will be Warhammer, for those of you who do care to hang out and watch a little slow-paced Warhammer play. And then Thursday, Saturday will be XCOM. That's tentative. I might even be live Monday. If I can get everything squared away, I'm looking to get another day back on the schedule. Fridays are tough to do because I have a big raid to lead Fridays. And then right now, in 17 minutes, I have to start raid prep for a raid tonight, which is why I'm closing up now. So I have a Nax raid to lead tonight as well. So my Fridays and Saturdays are crammed right now. You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'll see you next time. Be good people. Adios. Have a good one, folks.